What is up, guys? The Premium Rat here, and today I just thought I'd do a little commentary topic about, Friday the 13th and what it means and what it doesn't mean to some people, etc. Because obviously it is Friday the 13th today. You guys may watch this in a week's time and think, what the fuck's he talking about? But today, the 13th of September, Friday the 13th of September 2013, is obviously Friday the 13th. So, first of all, what you're watching in the background is actually some Battlefield 3 clips. I don't know why, but I've just really been getting back into this game over the past week or two, and every time I jump on, I just hit that record button and see what happens. Most of them are, sniper clips, a couple of triple feeds, there's a quad feed in there, a 5-man split feed. So yeah, they're not, nothing special, because Battlefield clips, they're a lot harder to get than COD sniping, so it takes a lot more skill. So I've honed my skills over the past couple of years, because I remember playing Battlefield 3 for the first time when it came out, what, two years ago, I think, and that was the first time I'd ever got into the Battlefield series, and I was an absolute noob. So a couple of years on, I feel like I'm pretty decent at the game now, so I just thought, you know what, let's just throw some clips out there. It makes a change from seeing a standard, boring, COD gameplay in the background, so I just thought you guys might enjoy this. Anyway, so, Friday the 13th, what does it mean? So, there's a couple of different things you can put on Friday the 13th. First of all, you can either see it two ways. Some people see it as, oh my god, Friday the 13th is the setting for every horror movie known to man, and that's to an extent that is true. In the cinemas, 10, 15 years ago, you had Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy vs. Jason. I swear all of those films were based on Friday the 13th. And most of the horror films are based on Friday the 13th because that's when, in abbreviated commas, the spirits come out, and that's when the ghosts come out, and it just makes for a more entertaining, storyline into the film. So some people see it that way, and on the flip side of that, some people see it as quite a lucky day. Oh my god, it's Friday the 13th, let's go outside, I hope I see a black cat, I hope I don't stand on the pavement cracks and don't walk under ladders and all that sort of stuff. You can talk about that side of luck as well, but when you're talking about specifically the luck side of the Friday the 13th, you can pinpoint it down to a couple of different categories. So I just thought I'd talk about what is luck, basically. I've done a series like this before. Well, this is a sort of an ongoing series that pops out, every couple of weeks. I did one about a month ago, which was titled "What is Intelligence?" And I'm pretty sure, did I do another one? I can't remember. I think I was gonna do another one, but I never got round to doing it. So I thought, you know what, it's Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th doesn't really mean much to me, but as I said, it means a lot to a lot of people. So, what is luck, basically? And now you can put luck down to three different categories, I reckon. First of all, there is the type of luck that, I am lucky to have my health. I am lucky to be alive and have such a nice environment to live in. Me personally, I'm lucky that my parents have enough money, to send me to private school. I finished now, but I was fortunate enough, I was lucky enough to go and attend private school and get decent, grades and stuff like that to put me in a good position going into later life. I'm lucky to have food and water on the table. It sounds so simple, but there aren't privileged kids in this world, and not just necessarily kids, families. There just generally aren't the families out there with the same amount of money and wealth of I think isn't the phrase 95% of the 5% of the population earn more than 95% of the population. Isn't it something like that? I think 5% of the world's worth is owned. No, 95% of the world's wealth is owned by 5% of the people. I think that's the phrase. So, that just sums it up. There are millions and millions and millions of disprivileged families out there, and, not necessarily luck doesn't come into that, the fact that they have no money, but I think, when, if you have money and you have a privileged background and, you get all those things that you want, not necessarily in a spoilt way, but, you just have food and water and a shed over your head, I was going to say, a roof over your head and all that sort of stuff, you can count yourself lucky because, you don't get to choose. This is not my motto, but I was I'm fortunate enough to have you know, great parents. You know, my parents love me. I love my parents, even though I don't tell them that sometimes, and I probably should. But, you know, you don't get to choose the parents that you're given. Unfortunately, it's just the roll of a dice, and, you know, you get you get what you're given, you know. And sometimes you're given fantastic parents, and sometimes you're not, and that's just the way it goes. And there's not much you can do about it. But, you know, if you do get a good set of parents, and, you know, that have, you know, a bit of money and are enabled you to give you the things that you'd like, you know, you can count yourself lucky. So that's one side of luck. You've then got the next bit of luck that I think you can put into a category of just pure luck. When you're doing something or an event happens, you know, like, you know, you pull a Messi on out of packs on FIFA. That's lucky, you know. What else? You know, when you there's a couple of different. This one can be split into two different categories. That is where that's just a blind luck where you pull a Messi out of a pack. Or you do something, and then afterwards, after that event, you think to yourself, "Oh, fuck me, that was lucky. I could have died," or, you know, Jesus, I was lucky to get that, or I was lucky to be alive, or, you know, I was lucky to, you know, score that goal, or something like that. So luck comes down to it in a wide, you know, range of formats. Not just the fact that you're lucky to be alive, or I was lucky to, you know, pull a Messi in a pack. It's a whole number of things. So, you know, next time, I know this sounds a little bit weird, but next time you're just having dinner, you know, just think to yourself, you know, I'm quite lucky. I'm quite lucky to be alive for a start, because, you know, I know this sounds weird, but even living is lucky, because, you know, the fact that the way the whole reproduction process works is very lucky. You know, the fact that millions and millions and millions of different DNA have to, like, spawn together to create you. And, you know, I know that sounds fucking weird and we're going off topic a bit, but, you know, that's what it is. That is what luck is. So next time, as I said, if you're having dinner, or, you know, you just generally wake up, you think, you know what, I'm lucky to have such a nice family, nice wealth, and all that sort of stuff around me, whatever it is that you're lucky to have. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Friday the 13th doesn't mean much to me. I'm not one of these superstitious people that, you know, oh my god, I'm not going to step on the pavement cracks or anything like that. So, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. It's a little bit different. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. I really would appreciate that. FIFA 14 is just around the corner. I hope you guys have been enjoying my my demo videos. Uploaded a couple of those. And that is pretty much it. Eurogamer's coming up in a couple of weeks. I'll be vlogging that. I hope you guys will be there. I'd love to meet a lot of you. And that is pretty much it. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter. The links to that will be down in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later on. Goodbye.